Hi everybody, this is Shane R. Monroe with Monroe World, and today we are looking at the much coveted Game & Watch color screen. Just came out from Nintendo, supposedly sort of a limited quantity sort of deal. I can't resist getting things like this. These are neat little collectible items. Nintendo stuff is always fun to have. And so this is a modernized version of the very popular Game & Watch series. And Game & Watch, of course, is an old Nintendo LCD handheld. And they sold them for about 11 years, from 1980 to 1991. They sold 43 million units of them, and there were like 60 different ones of these with varying games. But due to the LCD display, you could really only have one game per Game & Watch. So what they would do is they had two games, an A game and a B game, and the B game would be faster, more challenging, but it'd essentially be the same game. Although later on they did start making some rather interesting changes to Game & Watch where the game B could actually kind of be a different game. And of course the watch part was simply that it worked as a clock and an alarm clock as well. And apparently these were very popular on desktops over in Japan. Lots of people had these and they had them propped up on their desks, and they use these as, you know, little watches and clocks for their desk. So I haven't opened this. I have no idea what to expect. So let's take a look at the box. The box itself comes with this sort of plastic cover. We're going to take that off. And you can see it promises two different games, Super Mario Brothers, the real deal, probably the NES port, of course, along with Super Mario Brothers, The Lost Levels, a ball game, which is an original Game & Watch game, and then, of course, some sort of a timepiece. So I'm really excited, and if you look at the back of the box, it basically tells you exactly what I just said. Same sort of thing. This is what you're going to get with this. And some of the Game & Watches actually were dual screened, and that's sort of where Nintendo's dual DS came from, right? The dual screens for the Nintendo DS was sort of inspired by earlier Game & Watches that had fold-up two screens. So let's just open this guy up and take a look. I'm really excited. This probably won't be a super long video, but I got Mr. Box Knife here. I have literally not even broken the seal on this thing yet. I don't know if we want to get both of these off. We'll do it anyway. Okay. And then it just slides out. I thought that might be. Now this is kind of cool. I mean, look at that. I mean, that's the sort of cool stuff that Nintendo does. Right? And it's even got some of it on the back so that it looks, when you're looking from the front, it sort of looks transparent. You can see. That's kind of cool. All right. So here's the box itself. And it doesn't look like it's individually taped. Don't want to trash the box opening it, of course. Interesting. Special thanks to you on the flap. It's kind of interesting. Just little Nintendo stuff. They really know how to do this stuff right. A pull tab to help you get it out, so you're not struggling to get it out of the box. Again, one of those sort of things that Nintendo does. All right, box aside. Let's take a look at the user's guide first off. It's standard 900-fold scenario in a bunch of different languages, so one size fits all. Tells us to plug it in to charge it with a USB charging cable, and not a lot else. Okay, well, it's always nice when you don't really have to look at the manual to use a product, am I right? Right. Okay, so here's said charging cable. Oh, look at this, it's USB-C. Thank you, Nintendo, for moving along with the times. So this is it branded Nintendo? Ah, nice. It's branded Nintendo, so it's not some generic pack-in thing. It says Nintendo right on there. Short, but quality plug, all the same. And then the unit itself looks like it's just flip out here. Okay, so the box. How many times are we going to wrap this guy? And here we go. I'll get it for the camera's sake. Dun, dun. Oh, of course I did it upside down anyway. Whatever. That's what happens when you try to be cute. All right, so here it is, and it looks a lot like the original Game & Watches. How are we doing for glare there? Pretty good? Tilt it. There we go. Perfect. All right, so we have a 4-position D-pad. We have an A and B button, pause, set, time, and game, just like we would have seen on the original ones. And we have a screen. We'll take a look at that in a minute. We'll look at the edges. Looks like maybe speaker out on that guy. And looks like maybe a power button, USB-C for the port. And on the back, not much. Standard stuff. All right, so good glare? Or no glare in this case?
Only your face, but that's about it.
How about that? Nobody wants to see my face. All right, so let's push the le bouton. And, all right, so it says press the time button. We're going to have to set this thing? I'm going to have to do this upside down. Well, that's kind of cool, right? I don't know what I'm doing here. Do I hit it again? Different screens. Pause set. Ah, here we go. Time set.
That's volume and brightness.
Okay. Yeah, it's hard to do this upside down.
To set time.
Here we go, and then A. Aha! What time is it?
2:53.
2:53.
Oh, we're having a major glare.
Okay, how about that?
Better.
Now let's do this. Let's get this set up so I don't have to kind of hold it up. How about that? Is that better or worse?
I only see a little bit of the glare, but...
Is it too high? Too tall?
Yeah, it needs to be leaned down. Oh, now it's major glare.
All right, so we got to do it flat.
Yeah.
All right. So there's our time. And I could already tell that the sound thing's going to have to go, right?
Be gone.
Of course, this might change the sound for the game too, so we don't want to do that. So we'll leave it. It's interesting. It's walking around the screen, that little dot for the seconds. All right, so we'll go to game. Okay. Oh, cool. So it looks like Ball is the original Ball game. All right, let's start with that. Why not? It's going to be really difficult to do this with this laying down.
Well, then turn off the light. We won't need to see your face or anything.
Which light are we?
The light right above us. See? That's...
All right, how are we doing? Better?
Still see it, and no glare.
Okay, great. So we have, of course, game A and B as before, so we'll go with that. And so this is a juggling game, and they've simulated the LCD for us. So the idea, of course, is to keep the balls in the air for as long as you can. This is what passed for entertainment, folks. This is what we had before we had Xbox and Switch and everything else. Ha! Psych.
Tricked you.
Tricked you. I was going to lose, huh?
Oh.
Ah! Who's the man?
Not you.
Not me.
Mario is.
Mario's the man. Nah. Oh, it's getting faster.
You're going to fail.
I know.
You're upside down.
I know. I'm doing this like... Well, actually, upside down's okay in this game, but I don't know how I'm going to play Mario Brothers like this. They're purposely spreading those balls out to make it interesting. You see that? Whoa! I don't think I'm going to make the next one. We're doing okay. Big scores.
If you can make it to 30, I'll be happy.
You'd be happy with 30?
Mm-hmm.
You might make 30. Maybe not, though. So backwards.
Did I say 30? I meant 36.
Always set the bar higher. I don't know how much more fun I can have playing ball. But you got to think about it. You know, when we had no portable devices, you know, the only thing that played games was computers and gigantic consoles plugged into big old TVs. This was great. When you're on a road trip and you have nothing else to do, you know, this was state of the art. Can it be done? A lot of people are going, just show us Super Mario Brothers. We don't need to see this old crap.
We don't care about juggling.
We don't care about this old LCD crap. Just show us Mario.
I meant 55.
I'm screwed anyway at some point because I won't be able to do this upside down.
Doing fine so far.
Right?
Of course, you're probably practiced with this a lot.
You know, I didn't actually have any Game & Watches. I grew up pretty poor, and this was definitely a this was what you would call a glamour item. This would be a designer item that we certainly couldn't afford. Should we see what game B looks like? We won't play it long. Oh, so it's 3 balls instead of 2. See? So it's the same juggling game. It's just got 3 balls instead of 2. It's like playing ball in a cup.
You get 10 points per ball.
Oh, do you? Oh, nice. That's how you can go for the big high scores, all right? All right, well, enough of that nonsense. So let's take a look. Maybe what we'll do is we'll put this on and we'll see if it'll play in demo mode. So how's the screen look from over there? I think I've got a good angle on it. All right, so let's see if it'll just kind of go into a demo mode so we can see what it looks like as it moves. I don't see a lot of ghosting going on. It looks pretty good. Plays worse. I was going to say plays worse than plays a lot worse than I do. How does the color look on that? Does the color look okay? It looks kind of reddish from over here. Is it like super red? Let me see. Oh no! It's all the angle. Thank God. I was going to say, man, this looks pretty bad. It looks like like one of those knockoff ROM sets, like Crazy Kong for Donkey Kong, right? All the colors are all messed up, or Donkey Kong running on scramble hardware. Some of you will get that. All right, so let's go ahead and I don't know how this is going to work out, but let's try it anyway. Oh, this is great. I think it says...
No, you said the demo plays worse than you.
Well, sure. I'm playing upside down. Well, they might have been playing upside down, too.
So?
Plus, I'm getting used to the D-pad.
Oh, boo-hoo. You have to play with the D-pad.
I know. First world problems, right?
People in Africa are starving and you're worried about a D-pad.
I know. People starving everywhere. Wait. Isn't there one up here? There we go. Oh, no. Really? That was some crap. Yeah, just keep the hits coming. What's up with that? I'm playing upside down. What do you want?
It's like watching a baby play.
You got to use your hands?
No, a baby would be better.
No, that's a Back to the Future joke.
Well,
I'd say from a quality perspective, it looks pretty good. Oh, did you see the flicker? That was awesome. I mean, that's like Nintendo flicker. I wonder if they put that in on purpose.
Don't get in the pit.
This is harder than it looks. Is there down here one of these? I don't have no idea where we're at. I'm just lucky. Upside down, backwards. Oh, no, we're almost to the end. Couldn't get the button at the same time. All right, well, that looks pretty good to me. I mean, it's Super Mario Brothers. But from a screen perspective, it looks very bright. Let's see let's do a little, let's see how loud the sound will go, and we'll see how bad the brightness will go up. I guess it's pretty loud.
Oh, that's bright.
Is it almost too bright now?
It looks bad on the screen.
It looks bad?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It looks exactly the same from this side. Oops. Well, I was wondering if it maybe saved state. Oh, it did. Well, that's pretty cool. The game will save state if you move it around. Dang it, stop that. Now it looks better. Does that look good? Mm-hmm. So the audio is pretty good. And then you can reset the game. Okay, cool. Cool. I guess we can look at the lost levels. I wonder if it'll save state between the games, too. Aha, nice. Well, that's neat.
So this is pretty much just Xbox One X portable.
Yeah, it's maybe easier to get one of these. All right, so I've never played the lost levels. It's probably a ROM set or something.
Or you're just not good enough to get the lost level.
It's possible, that too. I just guessed that there was... Wait a minute. You have no idea how interesting this is going upside down. Son of a... I could barely do this without... I bet you can go down here.
You can barely do this without being upside down, but...
I'm a lot better at this right side up, I assure you.
You can kick the shell. You're trapped.
Oh, great. So what do? You just let the timer run down?
No, I'm kidding.
If you're screwed?
You have to get a running start.
Oh, there you go. Okay. It's really hard to see at this... Oh, what was that? I'm dead. I'm not really sure how much more we can really show of this. I mean, if you've played Super Mario Brothers and you've seen the Game & Watch, I mean, that's kind of...
That's it?
That's kind of it.
Is there a stand?
Oh, that's interesting. No stand.
Well, then what's the point
I'm assuming that you're... Yeah, it looks really good from this side. It's amazing how clean that screen is.
Wait, show us the game from this angle, since you said it was red.
Yeah, it's really red. A second. Let me... how do you restart this thing? Not set time.
You have to go into the game.
Yeah, I got it. So, like, if this looks like all red up here, does that look right to you, too, on that end? Yeah. Well, let me just play just a little bit. You guys can see it upside down. I mean, this isn't my preferred way of playing. Hey, laugh it up, fuzzball.
About that, you're so much better right side
Actually, you know what? I should go back to playing upside down. Whatever. All right, listen. Tell where this is going to go. All right. Can we finish the video now, or are you just going to continue to have a good time? So here we have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Game & Watch Color Screen Edition. Stop it. This is the Game & Watch Color Screen Edition from Nintendo. It's about $50. I got mine on Amazon, but I understand that they're very difficult to get now. Beautiful screen, plays 3 games, 2 versions of Super Mario Brothers, and of course the classic ball game from Game & Watch. And it's neat. The design of it is spot on. It feels solid. It's actually got screws in the back of it, so you know that it's actually some sort of quality build. I have no idea how long the battery lasts. That's something I'd have to test out. But it does, of course, come with the branded Nintendo charger. Of course, no wall brick, though, so you probably have a million of those laying around already. And what a neat little toy. So I hope you enjoyed looking at it and watching me completely suck, because that's what makes the channel fun and gives my son something to do while he's recording. Anyway, I'm Shane R. Monroe. Please subscribe to the channel, like this video, and of course, check that little bell so that you can get notified of all of our videos. I'm Shane R. Monroe with Monroe World. Thanks for watching.